Good morning, traders. Welcome to the live trading room. I hope you all had a wonderful day and you're having a great morning. Let's start with the cryptocurrencies. We are tracking the next Bitcoin move. Let's have a look at how this is playing out. Currently, we've got Bitcoin US dollar on the 4-hour. That's the chart that I've got on the screen now. I just want to get my annotation tool out. So we've made a move down here in looks like what 3 waves. So it's making a move up here in a impulse. We are consolidating here, and we're expecting Bitcoin to retest the previous high at 67,000. Let's just have a look here, 67,000. Yes. So there's a possibility that we can retest that level, and we make one more move to the downside, making this a flat correction and a continuation to the upside. So that is the expectation on Bitcoin. We are currently playing out what looks like a green 5 waves here. If you look at the chart on the website, we've got this as a green degree here, wave 1, 2, but this one is not labeled as a green wave 5, rather wave 3. So, but this could be how this one plays out. So that whole flat correction that we're forecasting there may be the 4th wave of this green degree, and that is how we're going to be looking at this structure. If we get that trading into that level here, making a move, and back here we will get a blue box set up on Bitcoin to take it all the way to the upside again. So that is a flat there, and we'll look for this one to make a move to the upside as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So we are currently in this consolidating structure here. When it is done, then we'll look for more upside. That is Bitcoin. And Ethereum is doing exactly the same thing. We've got a 3-wave move to the downside here, 1, 2, 3 down. Looks like we're making another 1, 2, 3 to the upside. Very likely that we'll get again here to the top, make a move to the downside, and make a continuation to the upside. So we'll look for entries around this area if it does give us an opportunity to buy it there. So that was the original area where we bought Ethereum when it was making the wave 1, 2 here in the green degree. Could this one be also the 3 and the 4 and a 5 on Ethereum? So let's see how we get there. If you remember the rule on not the rule, the guideline on alternation is that if you've got a wave 2 that is flat, you will typically have a sharp wave 4. So there's also a possibility that this is all the way 4 and then we make a move to the upside. So either way, whether we get a flat wave 4 here, it's fine. We'll look for that wave as a move to the upside on Ethereum. Let's have a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin has made also a 3-wave move to the downside. As you can see, that's 3 down, 1, 2, 3. That's a 3 to the upside, and that's another move to the downside. We've got a pulsing move. We're currently consolidating here. We can make a move to the upside, even though this does not retest the top, because this looks like a bigger move compared to what we have on Bitcoin. We can get it doing this and still making a WXY corrective structure before we make a move to the upside. But for now, we are here. We're looking for the next leg up higher, which can just get up to that level. Those who like harmonic patterns will see that there's a harmonic pattern here on Litecoin if we get to the 78% of this move here. Okay, so that's just the relationship between harmonic pattern and the wave structure. Now this is Ripple, 1, 2, 3 on Ripple, and we're making a simple 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3. Textbook setup on Ripple. We should see that 1.22 being retested on Ripple here. We are making a push to the upside. If we do get one leg down here for more upside, then that's still okay. But for now, after breaking out of this for our correction that we saw on Sunday, then it is making a move back up to this level. That's what we're going to be expecting on Ripple, for this to retest the previous recent high at 122.98. Right, very clear structures on the cryptocurrencies this morning. Dogecoin, looking at how the other altcoins are pushing to the upside, we'll expect Dogecoin to also just push to the upside, just following that. So let's have a look here on Dogecoin. We have got this structure here, which we've been looking as 1. This is 1, 2, 3 down here, 1, 2, 3 up there, and another move down here as follows. Then we're looking at this one as a pullback here again, and another leg to the downside here. So WXYXZ here. So with Dogecoin, we are going to expect this one to just make one more move to the upside, possibly makes an expanding flat or a running flat before we make a continuation move to the upside. It is not clear at this stage the structure that we're building up here within Dogecoin. So we are looking at this as a three-wave structure here, which could be like this here, a running flat. That was 3, 3, and a 5 here. So that will be an ABC corrective structure here. We're going to get a blue box on C. Let's watch how this is going to play out. Let me go to the daily here on Dogecoin. So we had a gap yesterday. So if you're looking at this on the daily, this is three waves, 1, 2, 3 up. This is WXYXZ, and we look for Dogecoin to do this. So even if we're getting that one more down here, that will just be to complete this leg. We already have 11 swing sequence here. That's not 5 impulsive waves. It's a corrective structure, WXYXZ, and you've got this one here as a 1, 2, 3 structure. So W, X, and a Y. So that's what we're looking at on Dogecoin. The question is whether we're going to have one back down here, or this is just going to be 1, 2, 3 to the upside on Dogecoin. Right, ADA. ADA, even with that spike, we're looking at it like this, 1, 2, 3 down. We've got to move to the upside. I'm on the daily here now. Consolidation at current levels means when that is done, ADA is going to see the all-time highs again at about $3.10. So that is what we're looking at there. Let's have a look at that consolidation. On ADA, we've been looking at this as a corrective structure for a move to the upside. Let's see if we're going to retest that $3 again. Let's have a look for our. We have already made the three waves. You see, this is an impulse, that spike. Remember, we said that's a move to the downside and a move back up. So it's not just a spike, it is a move down and a move to the upside. So if we've got this as a move to the upside, that means what we are getting here is consolidation. We've got this as wave 1, 2, 3 here, and we're pushing to the upside with this one. Possibilities are, if it is not just a single wave, we can get this one doing this and then upside. But for now, this is looking upside, so we'll trade it up to back up to that level. That is ADA Solana. Already pushing up higher, back at the all-time highs. Has made a three-wave structure, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. We're looking for this one to pull back here and make a move to the upside. If we see Solana pulling lower here, that would be a very nice move to get it around this level again at around 110. That would be a very nice buying area for more upside on Solana. Right, those that are interested in Shiba Inu, let's have a look. Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is already done with the corrective structure back to all-time high. So what we expected on Shiba Inu is exactly what we expected of which one were we looking at there on of Solana. We wanted to see it retest this level here and then upside, but we didn't get that. Instead, that means we've only just got this as a pullback, and this is already going to the upsides. So that is Shiba Inu. We've already broken out of this structure. So that means this here is all the correction that Shiba Inu needed to make. So let's have a look here. At current levels, we've got a pulsing move to the downside. It looks like another three waves to the upside. We're going to push slightly higher. Can we get this one making a flat and upside? Let's have a look. We are not getting any setup here except for the one that we got here. Okay, there was only 4-hour setup that we looked at last time, but otherwise, currently we do not have any setup on Shiba Inu. I would have liked to see this structure here. That's what I wanted to see. That would have given a nice entry back around this level, but that's gone now. Anyway, we'll look for another opportunity. Right, that is Shiba Inu, and the rest of the crypto altcoins will be similar. If you look at Bitcoin Cash, now this is Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin. So we did say that this is a ratio between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin, and this is what we use to determine which one is going to be a better coin to invest in. So we've got this one is 1, 2, 3 down. We can get this one making a move to the upside. So even if we do get Bitcoin Cash outperforming Bitcoin for the short term, we know that for the long term, the trend is still down and there's no reversal as yet. So Bitcoin is still going to do better than all these other altcoins. Right, now let's go into the Forex space. We've got the DXY. We have been anticipating reversal for a while from the blue box. Yesterday we were looking at this. This has pulled back here. Is this the correction that we're looking for on the DXY? And we see downside here. That's what we wanted to see. That's what we want to see during this coming session. We want to see if that is going to play out. Okay, so that is what we have here as a 3-wave move. Okay, and then downside here on the DXY. Let's have a look at the indicators. We all know why we're looking for a reversal at that level. So the reason why we're looking for a reversal at that level is because we're looking at the biggest corrective structure. We have ended there as 1, 2, 3. That's the reason why. So if you look at the 4-hour, we're at the top, but we're slightly above 50 here. Can this flat correction play out and we get one more up? That is also a possibility. But if that is coming up here with divergence, then we know that that should be the last move here. We'll still be within the blue box, and then we start looking for a move to the downside. Okay, so that is the DXY. Euro obviously will be the inverse of what we're seeing there now. So the euro has made a move to the downside. We were looking for this to break out of this structure, looking at this as a 3-wave structure, and for this to go, but it looks like we may have made an expanding flat like that. And we start looking for upside. Remember, the only time we start buying this is when the daily RSI is above 50. At this stage, the daily RSI has not broken above 50. So until then that starts breaking above 50, then we're going to confirm buying the euro for the long term, at least back to 122. That's about 600 pips from current levels. That is not yet confirmed. Pound US dollar. Okay, so pound US dollar on the daily is consolidating at current levels. We'll look for this one to continue to the upside, at least back to this level. Let's look in the lower degree 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, we've got a 4-hour setup. We've had this from yesterday. This is consolidating here. We should see pound US dollar push to the upside. I should have checked the 4-hour on euro US dollar. Yes, we have. We are just below 50. We have reset it. So this could play out as a flat. And we look for one more up. US dollar CAD. Currently in this corrective structure, 1, 2, 3. We're looking for this to continue to the downside. When it is done, look at this on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, that looks like it's going to continue to the downside. US dollar chief has made a pullback. This looks like a 3-wave structure. If we're expecting the euro to continue lower, we're expecting the chief to continue lower since we've got the trade set up from here. So let's see how that pullback plays out. We are just around 50. We've reset it at the top. Let's see how US dollar chief plays out. Right, now, Audi US dollar. 1, 2, 3, and upside. Looks likely that we may get one more down here and then upside. We are simply looking at this corrective structure. The RSI is about 50. We are at the bottom here. So Audi US dollar, we're looking for one more leg to the upside. New Zealand is not showing us weakness enough to see one leg to the downside. So we can have this one as 3 waves down, and then we start seeing this one going to retest the previous high here. Will it come back for one, gives us a flat and then go? That we'll see when we get to this level. Looks like we're going to have a continuation pattern here back to the previous high, a recent high at 72.20 on New Zealand US dollar. US dollar ZAR has made a pulsing move up in 5 waves. This is now looking like a 3-wave move, and then we'll expect upside when it is done. All right, that is US dollar ZAR. Let's look at the rest. Pound, let's look at the yen pairs. So the yen pairs, we expected pullbacks in 3. That is still the trend for this week. Three down, 3 up, 3 down. That's all we're expecting, 1 more up. Okay, so there's a possibility that this can be a double. But what we're seeing from the indicator is that this is going to make a move to the upside. But it won't be surprising if we see a double and it makes a WXY here. But that was the pullback that we're expecting, and then upside. Let's have a look at this on the daily, rather on the 1 hour. So the 1 hour is already way above 50. The RSI, 1, 2, 1, 2. My mouse is being skewed here. Let me fix my pad here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This does not look very aggressive. There's a possibility for this before we push up higher. We are monitoring that. Let's watch it. WXY is possible. If we don't have a WXY, then you've got this one here in the lower degree here. It's ABC, and then we look for upside. US dollar yen. Let's go back to the 4 hour. They're all the same. They've been the same the whole week. 1, 2, 3. Now we're looking for more upside. 1 hour consolidation. We'll see more upside on US dollar yen, euro yen, the same. Also just starting. We look at the indicators where we are. We have resetted structure. Simply needs a 4 hour candle closing above here. Then we look for upside on euro yen, chief yen. Chief yen consolidation here. We are also expecting a move to the upside here on chief yen. Audi yen already out of the structure with the 4 hour candle closing above the upper boundary of the flag. This is the upper boundary of the flag. It's already broken out. We're looking for this to consolidate and continue to the upside. That is Audi yen. New Zealand yen, they're all doing the same things. A 3 wave down and a continuation to the upside. 1, 1, 2, 3. We are here. Any 1 hour consolidation, we'll see this make new highs. CAD yen, only just starting, just like chief yen. A break above this, let's do this with a straight line. A break above this means we're going to see upside again on CAD yen. Those are the yen pairs pushing up higher. Right now, we may see gold starts to push lower because we're seeing US dollar yen starting to push to the upside again. So we may get a structure like this here on gold. So we can have this one with the, let's do it like this, with a straight line like this. So this will then be A, B, C in gold, A, B, we get a C here. Okay, let's monitor this, then we can get this leg to the upside. All that will be confirmed by us getting a 4 hour candle closing below this and the indicator setting up accordingly. Silver, we've already reached our modest target on silver of 23.40, which was here. Out now, pushed a little bit higher, so we could see silver come back down like that. Platinum, so the trade setup on platinum was in the blue box at this area. We've made a rally here. We've got what looks like an expanding flat. So we can see a platinum consolidate here on the 1 hour, and we get another leg to the upside. Brent crude oil, nothing much to discuss on Brent crude oil, except that there's very strong divergence on the 4-hour. Look at this here on Brent crude oil. So it's very risky, even if you do get confirmations for upside here on Brent crude oil. As much as it's making these higher highs, the RSI is making lower highs. So eventually we are going to get that deeper correction here on Brent crude oil. We're very close now to get a reversal, even if that reversal will be corrective. Okay, so this is Pound Audi. Pound Audi is just a few pips shy of the target at 82. So there was the setup here. Look for this one to consolidate here and continue lower here. That is the target on Pound Audi. Pound New Zealand, 1, 3 up, 3 down. Expect another leg here. Then we'll expect this one to continue lower. Pound CAD. Pound CAD has been the trade of the week with 1, 2, looking for a 3 and then downside. All right, that is Pound CAD, Pound Chief. Pound Chief had broken lower here after the 3-wave structure, looking for this one to be all the move and this one to drop to the downside. But we're starting to push to the upside. Let's watch this. Could be just a pullback where we get this one doing that. Euro pound made that structure from Sunday. We're looking for this to be a corrective structure and continuation to the downside. So Euro pound is still going to trend lower. Euro New Zealand, it's 3 waves up. We are making a move to the downside. We can get a bounce here and continuation to the downside. Since the move here, we focused the move here for upside and downside. Now we're consolidating here. We should still see Euro New Zealand continue lower. Euro Audi has already reached its target compared to Pound Audi, but it keeps showing us continuation patterns and there's no sign of reversal. We're going to expect this one to continue lower. Euro CAD. So Euro CAD, we should see this 3 waves at least with this flat there before we see continuation to the downside. Look at how this is setting up nicely. On the indicator, we'll look for that WXY. More downside. Euro Chief. We're also getting a bit of a bounce here on Euro Chief with 1, 2, 3. We'll expect this one to continue lower when that move is done. All right. Let's go to the crosses. Audi New Zealand, we are looking for this. Whether it gives us a double like this and continues to the downside. That's what we're looking at on Audi New Zealand. Audi CAD has made 5 waves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if you look at the whole structure, this is 1, 2, so there's a nest here, 3, 4. If we pull back, we're pulling back with a 3, with a 3 and a 4 in purple, and for another leg to the upside on Audi CAD. Audi Chief. Audi Chief, we got 3 waves down. Can we have this one as 3 waves up? One more back, or one more down here for more upside. We are tracking this. Let's see how that is going to play out. New Zealand CAD also, you can see that after the deep impulse from that level, we've got 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up. One more down possible, and then upside like that. That will be a nice blue box area to buy And that looks like upside after that. New Zealand Chief, 3 waves pullback and continues to the upside. Textbook for our setup here, 1, 2, 3 upside. Cat Chief as well. Will Cat Chief continue to trade higher? This looks like an expanding flat, and we're going to expect this one to continue pushing to the upside. Right, let's go to the indices. So the indices, just look out for, we already know about these 3 wave pullbacks. We can already see that we're going up in 5 waves. So look for this 1 hour corrective structures for more upside. Eventually going to get a deeper one for more upside. That is the S&P 500 on the 1 4 hour. Let's have a look at its 4 hour as well. Or the 1 hour. The 1 hour we're consolidating here, and we're going to expect more upside. Dow Jones Industrial, the same. We're consolidating on the 1 hour for more upside. All of these the same. After that deeper corrective structure, we pushed to the upside. The Nasdaq, that 5th wave has happened. So the Nasdaq on these 5 waves, you can have that. One, two, three, we could be starting that leg to the upside. Then it will complete around that level. We pull back for 2 and then upside. The UK 100 breaks out of this 3 wave corrective structure from yesterday, going for all-time highs. Is it all-time highs? Not all time, but we're seeing this continuation pattern to the upside. There is the UK 100 and the DAX also pushing up higher with 5 waves as indicated. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking for a 5. That is the DAX continuation to the upside. Even when you do get those 5 waves on the DAX, the 3 wave pullback that's going to come will just be a continuation pattern for more upside. Nikkei. So Nikkei, we're expecting a different structure, wherein this was going to be a move down there to retest the lows there. It looks like that structure is not playing out, and we're going to have a continuation to the upside. That's one. Let's have a look at the bigger structure here. All right, that is the Nikkei. We had this structure here. We've got 1, 2, 3 here. We were looking for this to make 1, 2, 3. It looks like that 1, 2, 3 is not going to come. And if it doesn't come, that means this structure has ended here with this as 3, 3, and this being a 5 here. And in that case, then we're going to label this as A, B, C. So we don't really have a clean setup here on the Nikkei, but if you do get a clean setup here, we'll look to take it to the upside, anticipating that this would have made that flat correction. That would have been the flat correction. All right, so that is the Nikkei. And lastly is the Nifty pulling back, but you know that's just a pullback on the Nifty. We've got this one doing that, and we've got this one making a pullback here for more downside. Okay, so that's the Nifty. Let's wait for that deeper corrective structure. And that's all for today, guys. LTA at 10 a.m. GMT. Don't miss it with Sandile. I will see you tomorrow. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.